I'm going to show you guys how to read an ABS fault code on your Ninja 400. So when you're riding, your ABS light should turn off once you start going about 8 miles an hour. If it's staying on after around that, you have an ABS problem. And it's not like a check engine light, it's a little bit harder to read, so I'm going to show you guys how to do that. The first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to have to take the rear seat off, and you're going to have to take the main seat off. There's going to be little wires in here covered in a little plastic case. You can take the little plastic covering off, and you're going to want to get the blue wire. The blue wire is what you're going to ground to the frame to read your ABS light on the dash. It helps if you have little alligator clips. What I did is I just stuck it right in there to get a connection and then grounded it out on this little bolt right there. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to turn your ignition on. Wait a second, see how that ABS light is flashing? It's actually flashing in a sequence. So you're gonna have to read it out. It's kind of weird. I'll show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. So read it out like that. So these were my codes. One of them's a low power, but that's because I've been testing this for a while. The other one, I believe it was 1, 2, 3, 4, stop. 1, 2, 3. Once you read those out, there can be multiple, so make sure you pay attention and make sure that there's not different sequences. Once you read them out, you can write it down like this. I'll leave a picture of the service manual for how to read it. It looks different than this. There's little bumps instead of numbers, but you'll understand it. It'll pretty much tell you what's going wrong and where you can check. I'll leave that right now. Once you're done with fixing or repairing your ABS light, you're gonna have to clear the code so you can see if what you did was right. I'll show you guys how to do that. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna disconnect this guy to start the process so you're no longer in the reading diagnosis mode. So after you've been reading the codes, you can take it off, disconnect it. It'll stop reading, it'll just show up, normal ABS light. And to clear that code, you're going to want to ground it 3 times on the same ground that you've been doing it with 1 second intervals by tapping it. So 1 second, lift, 2 second, lift, 3 second, lift, and your ABS light should flash twice to let you know that it's clearing, and then it should stay on, and then go check your bike, ride it, and the ABS light should turn off. With the clip before that I showed you guys where you ground it 3 times to clear the code, I wasn't able to get it to do the same thing it did for me because I already did it beforehand and my code was already cleared. But it should flash 3 times on the dash, the ABS light, and it should stay on solid. That's how you know you got it done. The only other thing I want to note is that when you're testing this kind of stuff, the ABS light for some reason will stay on no matter what, even if it's on the stand. So if I was going 14 miles an hour just on the stand, my wheel's spinning 14 miles an hour, it's not going to turn the ABS light off, so you're going to have to take it on the road to get it to turn off. Other than that, I'll leave all the service manual pages that I used throughout the video so you guys will be able to see what I was reading. Good luck on getting your ABS code clear, guys.